Many times in our movement practice, we will focus on the muscles, either how they move or the sensation of them. But you are so much more than your muscles in your movement practice. We're going to do a little heart-centered somatic practice, which allows us to embody our heart more consciously, and also this area of the body which tends to have a lot of tension, holding, collapse in it. Your organs are a source of support and also a source of movement potential. So the first thing we're going to do is just place the hands on your heart. And your hands are really this beautiful extension of your heart, so they know each other. So this might even feel like, oh, that's so nice. And I want you to know that your sensory experiences don't need to have language behind them, verbal language. They are their own language. So if a word kind of pops up like lovely, nice, that's great. If something more along the lines of, ah, that's language too. The sensory experience of yourself is your first language. So just hands to the heart and notice where your heart is. Does it feel like it's pushed up to your breastbone, right up to the front of your chest? Does it feel like it's somewhere back there, like it's kind of shy? Or does it feel like it's centered? Your beautiful heart is a keystone organ and very centered in the middle of your body. So if we were to think I have a front and a back and middle, your heart can rest in the middle. So if it's in the front, let it move away and rest more towards the middle. And if it's in the back, invite it to come forward a little bit. And then dropping down. So your heart can rest. We always think, I want to rest my muscles, right? I want to rest my mind. What about your organs, especially your beautiful heart? It works so hard for you. Both psychologically, emotionally, and physically. So just let's rest with our beautiful heart. Let it settle into the center of your body. As your heart is resting, your brain begins to listen. And your heart can be these beautiful roots of your brain, and your brain can get nice and light and just lift, soften. But it's also moving downwards and it's listening to the heart. So there's this beautiful relationship, heart and brain, brain and heart. And just let them be with each other, feeling each other. Invite you to close your eyes, takes you inwards. And then what if your heart moved you? Doesn't your heart move you anyway? So the heart has a rolling quality. So all of our organs have their own way they move. And our heart is, we can think of it like it's round, spherical. And it can roll under, and as your heart rolls, your body follows. So you're in this curved position forward, this flexing. Then what if your heart rolled up? Where's your body going? Go ahead and follow it up into this opening or extension. And what does it feel like to soften and open the throat, to speak from your heart? Soften the jaw and the tongue. Even let a little breath come out. Let's do that one more time for this little mini embodied movement experience with your beautiful, intuitive, courageous, loving heart. Down it rolls. And one more time, just rolling up. Let that energy from the heart flow up through the throat, through the mouth, through the skull, up through the head. And then just returning back to the middle, heart in the middle, resting. Your hands, they can rest with the palms up, giving, receiving. See how that feels. You can also turn the palms down. This is a little bit more closed, but closed doesn't mean bad. It's really just more grounded. You can see what it feels like to have one up and one down. Our movements are always expressions of our desires, our needs, our wants. So what does this feel like to you? Palm up, palm down. Which one do you prefer? No wrong answers. And then just pausing there, taking a little scan, noticing if that heart went back up, forward or back. If it did, just invite it to rest back in and down, nestled in the body. Thank you for joining me for a small but mighty embodied heart